Hi, I'm Shelly Netzer-Edgerton, and this is Green Rose Edge. Just my YouTube thing. My I do a lot of crafting and stuff. My main thing is just whatever's on my head, on my mind. Right now, I'm trying to get people to tell me what they want to know. If you want to know about me personally, my opinions on a lot of things, I am very opinionated on everything. I have opinion. Ask anyone I know. And I know a lot. So ask me anything. I usually have at least a little bit of insight or a little bit of knowledge about pretty much everything. One of those jack of all trades, master of none. Well, I've always been interested in learning about anything I can. And I have some odd information on many things. You'd be surprised. But I study a lot of things, so it's kind of, since my interests and my skill set is so wide, I need a little bit of help refining it down to what you want and what makes you interested. So, I want to know. I've seen a few Harry Potter. I tend to know more about it than some people who actually like it. I am not a fan. Although I like the character Snape, and I have been quite interested in the new Fantastic Beasts series. I tend to more look at, either Seamus Gorman or the Carlin brothers when I'm looking at Harry Potter. I probably could give you a little insight. I haven't read the book yet. I got it for my daughter, but and she's read it, but I haven't looked at it. It looked like more of a, not like a story, more like the base. I'll have to find if there's any, but I will watch the new movie. Maybe I'll put up a post reviewing Fantastic Beasts when the new movie comes out soon. So, Crimes of Grindelwald. So, maybe I'll do that just for the heck of it. Because I have, like I said, I found it quite interesting, and I like the Newt Scamander and the and Queenie and all them, so I think that would be fun to actually look at that. Maybe I'll watch the movie again and do a review over the first movie before the second movie comes out. I don't like Harry Potter because I don't like what they did to Snape. I mean, he deserved much more out of it. I mean, can you think of anything more tragic? He was a really good guy when you look at it. I mean, even the things he did for the greater good. And everything that he did in the negative was either for the greater good or for the memory of Lily, to protect Harry. He had to play a part. He had to look a certain way to play to people like Lucius Malfoy and the other Death Eaters that got away with it and stuff. They knew that he was going to come back for Harry, so he had to be on the certain view. He had to look a certain way so that when he came back, he was able there to protect Harry. All for the love of Lily, who betrayed him. I mean, yeah, he said mudblood once, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't think it's an unforgivable. He, in my view, though I am a real witch, so I do not believe, I don't even believe in the word muggle, but I did read a fanfic once where they had a really good scene. It was on fanfics.net or one of those. It was a fan fiction, and someone wrote, had Harry Potter going back down to the chamber, find a statue, and talk to Salazar Slytherin. And he said something which brings it more into reality and more into, more like in the Mists of Avalon type idea. He said in their day, they didn't call them muggles. They called them Christians. And as if you've seen the Mists of Avalon, and there's others, Madeline Zimmer Bradley, amazing writer. She did the Mists of Avalon. Oh my gosh, my favorite. The movie with Angelica Houston, unbelievable. Gotta love Angelica Houston. And that book and the movie is unbelievable. But it was a whole over the end of the culture. Oh, and then there was also on a similar type idea. It's all the story of King Arthur for if you haven't watched The Mists of Avalon from it was made for TNT back in the I'm thinking it was the late 90s, might have been early 2000s. I have to look that up before I can tell you. But I've watched it many times and I want to find it so I can have my own copy. It was fantastic. One of my favorites. I also loved the take on Arthur, the movie Merlin with Sam Neill. And that one had also someone Harry Potter fans like you would, if you are a Harry Potter fan, would recognize. Bellatrix was played by the same actress that played in that. Oh gosh, I guess because I'm trying to remember it. She was, but she was great. Always playing the witch and stuff. But Sam Neill, it had Martin Short in it, and it was, oh my gosh. Or no, she was, which one was she? Was Bella. Bella was she Mav, or was she Morgana? But she was in it. So I'll remember after I'm done her name. Helena Bonham Carter. Gosh, Helena Bonham Carter was in that movie with Sam Neill and Martin Short. It was fantastic. Really really good. So it was definitely worth watching. They were both sad, but they were both really good. I'm a big fan of Arthurian legend, hence probably, and the fact that I have some Irish blood, some Welsh blood, which is natural, not the Saxon, not the people who left, but the people who my bloodline stayed in England and Ireland. The Welsh, which are the natives, the terms I saw somewhere is developed from the word weirlash. Welsh is from the word weirlash, and the Welsh are the natives, but the word is derived from the word for foreigner. Weirlash means foreigner, which was really funny because we're the people. And that was the people who had left England, went to France, intermarried, and then their descendants came back. Is the regular English who mostly, and then they tended to take and be very bad to native peoples, because they're the ones that became most of the colonists. They're the ones who had done most of the, who evolved into the people who had taken over and did all that to the natives in America. And so they're not exactly the people who have been in charge of England, are not exactly the best. I mean, look what they did to Ireland for so many generations. I mean, they really treated the peoples badly. And then and I'm Irish, little bit. So my grandmother was Irish, so, and I have some native Cherokee blood, and so I have some ancient peoples who have a little more in tune. But I'm a true witch. I was born with purple eyes. Read The Witches to see that one. Roald Dahl, fantastic writer, children's writer, very, very good. The Witches had Angelica Houston, another very good Angelica Houston movie, The Witches, where these witches are turning children into mice. It's cute. It's a really cute, I'm not an evil witch. I'm a good witch. Like the girl who turned them back. But, I have, since I was probably in my early teens, I've been studying about witches and all the monsters of legends, both the real and the fictional rows, and saw all I could. I tried to learn everything I can about any subject. Science, history, philosophy. I love history. I love myths and legends. I love to learn about archaeology. I have a loose interest in stones and strata and of more scientific views. I am a wonderful, I love to cook. One of my passions. I have been cooking my whole life, so that's always good. And then there's the My artwork, I'm an artist. I've done a few paintings, a few drawings. I work in watercolor, I've worked in acrylic, and I've worked in oil, though none of my oils are actually all that good right now. I like working on my big, large size in oil, but the last time I had a large canvas I used acrylic. And I think most of those, well, one's at my mother-in-law's, and but none of them are around the house right now. So a few of my watercolors and pencil sketches and pen and ink I've done are hanging up around the house. That is not mine. So no. It's just one my mother-in-law gave me. But I do mostly landscapes, trees. People seem to like my trees. I've sold a few works of landscapes and all. I like working with the golden black and making landscapes. It really turned out good. I post them on my Facebook page. I might remember to put a link in below, but Shelly is my name, Shelly Netzer-Edgerton, so you can kind of find me on Facebook. And I guess that's it. Just find me on Facebook, find me here on YouTube, and subscribe, and maybe give me some ideas in the comments section below, and tell me what you want. I'm always open for new ideas. I make a lot of polymer clay jewelry. I could do maybe a polymer clay jewelry workshop or video, so I can show you how to make your jewelry like cosplay, and we'll see what ideas you have. So next time, and as always, this is Shelly Netzer-Edgerton, and this is Green Rose Edge. Green is my husband's middle name, Rose is my daughter's middle name, and our name is Edgerton, so Edge. Green Rose Edge.